another exciting week of fantasy football right here on the Bread Channel. Let's welcome back former champ Cruz once again.
Wait. Now that I'm back, why is he here?
Bro, it's a sequel. We said it last week. Plus, he'll be the new guest sports anchor. Speaking of which, let's check in with Ev for this week's sports update. Ev?
Thanks, Tom. Glad to be back.
Where are you right now? What are you sitting on?
Oh, this old thing? This is the champ chair. Normally you guys wouldn't get a chance to see it. It's invisible to non-champs. Alright. Well, in other news, LBJ and AD have re-signed rather than resigned. Kyle Schwarber looks to mature from a Cub to a Bear, and the Broncos stable got loose only to be branded by the Saints. Now back to Tom with fantasy sports.
Santi's kicker Rodrigo Blankenship looks like the anti-seed. Santi planted him right there in the starting lineup, hoping for life. However, after his performance, we're watching him slowly die. Santi, do not become addicted to the idea of winning. It will take hold of you, and you will resent its absence. Meanwhile, Raul got 52.4 points from Tyreek Hill. Raul, at least try to be wholesome about your win, so I'm going to ask you to be humble and sit down, while Ev ad-libs some Tyreek Hill highlights. Ev?
All right, here we are. We got the red team, the Chiefs versus the Cowmen, and it looks like Mr. Tyreek Hillman, I believe. Tyreek Hill. Yeah, look at that. Tiptoes. Easy peasy. Here we go. Same thing. I believe this is a quarterback sneak. Nope. Never mind. I'm really bad at calling these plays. All right, here we go. Probably a flea flicker into a fake pass punt. Tyreek Hill. Where is he? There he is. Oh, man. What a nice day for a run, isn't it? Oh, easy. Man, I hope he was crop dusting that guy the whole time. All right, here we go. Same thing. Hail Mary probably. Nickel coverage. Safeties. Dimes. And ladies and gentlemen, crossing planes. Woo! Oh, man, this is nerve-wracking. All right, we're going to go to the mind of a Tyreek Hill. He's putting the team on his back. One-handed catch. OBJ, who? Never heard of him. All right, here we go. Big money, all the way, no whammy, and catch it and run, just like I showed him. I taught him that. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck you, Gumby.
Winner, Raul, by 17. But wait, there's more! In Santi v. Raul Part 2, Fury Road, things get a bit more stressful because people's hope gradually dissipates throughout the day. And we all know who that's gonna be. If you're gonna lose, you should be historic in your loss. Hey Santi, say goodbye to your neck. Decapito! Prediction, Raul.
It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. I know it's an enchanting feeling to win, Landon, but don't forget that there's a second semester to complete here at Hogwarts. For a better understanding of the dark arts, let's cut to Professor Cape himself with another fantasy lesson.
There will be no foolish player waving or silly trades in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science and exact art that is lineup making. However, for those select few who possess the predisposition, I can teach you how to bewitch the waiver wire and ensnare fantasy wisdom. I can tell you how to play the game, brew glory, and even put a dagger in the chest. Then again, maybe some have come to the Bread Channel in possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough not to pay attention. Tell me, Miguel, do you know what it takes to win?
I don't know, sir, but I hope to find out.
Very well.
If you don't mind me guessing, Professor, I would venture that Landon will take the lead that he was given and compel Mondo to be another prisoner of Azkaban. Prediction, Landon.
Yo Miguel, I may not be in the playoffs, but I know what roadkill is. And considering how bad Maddie ran you over last week, tells me the flesh wound you sustained may be fatal. The way she sees it, you, my friend, are responsible for delaying her rendezvous with Star Command. For a closer look on how to stitch Miguel's team up, let's bring in Dr. Drew Cruz. Drew?
Thanks, Tom. Before I get into the injury, let me tell you about my qualifications. I graduated at the top of my class at Harvard Medical School, and I did my residency under Dr. Gregory House and Dr. Meredith Gray. Plus, I have over 3,000 hours logged behind a computer. I think I know what I'm talking about when I say that Miguel's team has sustained what we in the medical business call a Gurkaka knockin', which is literally the precise moment when dog shit turns white. So long, partner.
Winner, Maddie. However, going into the second half, Miguel looks to set his team from stun to kill. Unfortunately, Miguel's team isn't a threat to anyone other than himself, really. If you look at his team closely, the tags say, for ages 6 and up. On the other hand, Maddie has the spare parts, the super glue, and enough playmakers to choke a hungry hippo. Prediction, Maddie.
I bet Will hopes that Caleb's team has short-term memory loss after last week's performance. With Will Fuller out, testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs, Caleb's team could get caught in the undertow. I knew something fishy was going on since Fuller has stayed healthy for a majority of the season. For a deeper-than-the-ocean inside look, let's cut to my friend and pipe pal, Cruz.
Oh shit, I forgot we were still doing this.
Do you have short-term memory loss too, Ev?
I mean, no, man. I didn't think you'd actually write me in this much. But looks like both Will and Caleb would have whooped everyone's asses this week. I am ashamed to call all of you my friends.
But Ev, the Bread Channel is more than just a group of friends. We're destiny.
That sounds a little culty.
No memory, no problems.
What?
If I were you, Caleb, I would think, what would Dory do? And forget that fantasy football even exists. But hey, sometimes the best things happen by chance. Prediction, Will.
Straight up, the entire season, I thought JT's initials stood for Johnny Trash. JT was the third highest scorer this past week, erupting volcanic trash everywhere. Too bad he'll have a trash landing back to reality. If Brandon was a Pokemon trainer, he'd be Trash Ketchum, and his storage box would be a USB trash drive. Somebody call 911. This was a certified dumpster fire. Winner, JT.
Oh, great. Here's a matchup we all want to see. The trash of the Titans. Tom's team looks like a bigger pile of trash in the landfill. Lon's team looks like a dumpster. It's just holding a bunch of trash. Imagine a garbage truck coming by and picking up your trash bins. Now imagine a tangible version of Tom's team being picked up by said garbage truck. Winner, Tom.
I hear Brandon's favorite band is Trash Mouth. JT's team is straight rubbish. Just remember, guys, one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's a wonderful saying, but it's a terrible way to find out you're adopted. Prediction, JT.
You ever just listen to the garbage disposal and clog itself? Well, both of these teams are that clog. Remember when we were younger and pretended to be NBA players by shooting crumpled up paper at a wastebasket? Lon would always get rim checked and Tom would always airball it. What's funny is they were even trash at fantasy basketball too. Prediction, Tom.
Thanks again to the former champ, Cruz, for sharing his insight, part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Always a pleasure, Tom. Always a pleasure.
So tell me this, if the chair's invisible, does that mean that your championship ring is also invisible?
I don't know, Miguel. Why don't you tell me? Catchphrase, sign off.
Wait, that's my line! Happy birthday, Will!